اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
Look at the generosity and the humbleness of Imam Abi Abdullah al-Hussain. One narration tells us that once Imam al-Hussain alayhi salam went to one of his gardens that he owned. There was a servant who worked in that garden. Imam al-Hussain was passing by and he noticed that his servant was doing something unusual. So the Imam decided to watch him, to see why is he doing what he was doing. The Imam noticed that he had a loaf of bread. He would take a bite from the loaf, and then there was a dog. He would give the dog some food. The Imam approached him later. His name was Safi. This servant of Hussein, his name was Safi. And Imam al-Hussain alayhi salam told him, Safi, what were you doing? What were you giving this dog? He told him, Oh Aba Abdullah al-Hussain, I'll tell you what I was doing. I apologize, but I was eating food and bread. And I saw this dog looking at me. The dog was hungry too. I did not have the heart to eat while this dog in my presence is hungry. So I gave some of my food, some of my bread to this dog. Imam al-Hussain alayhi salam appreciated this small act of generosity and kindness so much, he told his servant Safi, I have freed you in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Here's your amnesty. Here's your liberty. Here's your emancipation. And on top of that, I give you 2,000 dinars, 2,000 golden coins. And in addition to that, this garden is yours. Look at the generosity of the Imam. Allahu Akbar. The Imam sees one small act, and this is how he rewards him. And that serves to demonstrate to us that Imam al-Hussain alayhi salam appreciates everything that you do. Never underestimate the work that you do in the path of Imam al-Hussain. If you give a bottle of water to someone, even if they're non-Muslim, in the name of Hussein, imagine what Imam al-Hussain will give you. The rizq that the Imam has now that he's with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is much greater than the physical rizq he had here on earth. The Imam gave what he had to that servant just because he fed a dog. Imagine if you do an act of kindness to someone, the reward that Aba Abdullah al-Hussain will give you. Never underestimate volunteering for Imam al-Hussain, whether it's the majalis, humanitarian project, educating others, raising awareness, distributing just bottles of water in the name of Imam al-Hussain. This is something highly appreciated by your Imam. Remember the story of Safi, this servant of Imam al-Hussain. Now when the Imam freed him, of course, Safi was attached to Imam al-Hussain. He told him, Imam, please don't leave me. I want to stay with you and be in your service. The Imam said, okay, you can stay here and the garden is yours. I have some guests. Why don't you now, as the owner of this garden, treat us well, serve us here. You are the master of your garden now. See how the Imam protects the dignity of the one whom he's doing ihsan to. Sometimes, my dear brothers and sisters, let's face it, some of us, when we do an act of kindness to others, we do it arrogantly. We do it in inappropriate ways. When the Imams of Ahlul Bayt would help someone, they would always protect their dignity. And the Imam, in a beautiful hadith which shows us how to be humble towards others, the Imam says, if you want the adab, do you want to know what is the manners of the Ahlul Bayt? What ethics are? What morality is? The Imam says, that's how your perspective about life should be. The Imam says, when you step outside your house, you go outside, and when you look at other people, try to believe in your heart and mind that everyone out there has a favor on you. Can you see others in that way? Imagine if you leave your house and every person, even the strangers, you feel as if they have a favor on you. They've done you a favor. Will you wrong anyone that day? Will you act arrogantly with anyone on that day? Impossible. But that is the akhlaq of Abi Abdullah al-Hussain. One day Imam al-Hussain alayhi salam heard that Osama, the son of Zayd, was passing away. He was dying. Osama, the son of Zayd, unfortunately did not support Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam. And he basically went with the people. He did not stand to support Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib. So now Imam al-Hussain is told that he's dying. He went to visit him. The Imam saw that he's disturbed. Something is worrying Osama. The Imam told him, Osama, what is it that is disturbing you? Tell me, what's the matter? He told him, oh, Abu Abdullah al-Hussain, I have a big debt and I don't want to leave without paying this debt, and my family, they have to now be responsible for that debt. 60,000 dirhams, silver coins, I am in debt. The Imam alayhi salam told him, don't worry, I'll pay it for you. He said, no, I'm scared I will die and I will not see the moment when my debt is paid. The Imam says, I'll pay it right now. And he ordered his servants to get that money and he paid it. This is the akhlaq of Hussain. Osama, the son of Zayd, is a man who betrayed your father Ali ibn Abi Talib. He did not stand in support for the Ahl al-Bayt. Yet, Imam al-Hussain alayhi salam shows him this act of generosity. You want to follow into the footsteps of Imam al-Hussain alayhi salam and truly carry his legacy? Do what the Imam does, my dear brothers and sisters. Even if someone has not stood by your side, if now you realize they need help, help them. My dear brothers and sisters, it's not an accomplishment, it's not an achievement to help those who have stood by your side and they have favors on you and they've helped you in the past. It's your obligation to help them. But you know what's an achievement? If someone has not been so good to you. When you were in need, that person did not really try their best to help you. But now that they're in need and you're able to help them, you help them, this is an achievement. Now you can confidently say, I am following the path of Imam al-Hussain alayhi salam.
يا حسين